Hello and welcome. We'll be getting started shortly. Oh, Mr. Calum's here. I think.
Hey, hey. Yep.
We are live, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
Yep. Swine Rider, welcome to the chat.
I better get in the game then. Hick's not joining us today then?
Not today. He figured he would take the Sunday off.
The Sunday off, you say? What kind of madness is this? Okay. Oh god, hang on. I gotta mute the stream because I can't do with hearing my own voice. I apologize to everybody that's in the stream that you're gonna hear my voice in this one. Ugh. How no one can stand it. Okay. I'm in the match. In the game, rather.
Sent.
Oh yeah. Oh, and now it's back to starting soon. Okay, now it's back to being here. Oh yes, of course. I guess you have to blank that out when you're doing invites and stuff.
I'm having some trouble minimizing my GeForce experience here. It doesn't seem to want to go away. That's no good.
I'm having trouble.
Boy Wonder, welcome. Thank you.
Data mining all the cryptocurrency, is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's taxing my background performance here.
Yeah. Got too many Chrome tabs open at the same time. Everything's being taxed these days. Goddamn performance tax. And hell yes, we've got a new Bionic Predator.
Okay, I think it's finally working. We are good to go. So yes,
Excellent.
Welcome to the stream to our initial viewers. We do have a new Predator, as Kayla mentioned. We have the Bionic Predator here, which is the first new class we've gotten since Emissary, which was back in March, I believe, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because the June one was just the tank mask and some wolf fixes.
Yeah, that was like the first one that didn't have any actual paid DLC.
So it's nice to have a new class again, and I gotta say he's pretty badass looking. I mean,
oh yeah, I think they did an amazing job with his model.
I mean, I'm sure he was like the model was completed forever ago. I still think like the lawsuit tripped up the game, but nice to finally have him. I love his like prosthetic limbs and stuff. It's always cool seeing Predators with those.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I built a little feral, as close to feral as I could get, kind of class here. Joe Marty, we're getting used to calling you Ekenrock. Well, we'll still call you Joe, but welcome, and welcome to Justilla as well. So yeah, this is as close as I can get to feral.
Gerald.
Gerald. It's a bit of a shame because in the promotional picture you saw his mandibles coming around his bone mask here, as you see in the movie, but in the game they're kind of just static. So that's no good.
It is unfortunate that the mask looks a little wonky without the mandibles around the side, but it's still cool that they got it in the game.
Yeah.
It was more than I was expecting, to be honest.
Since there's seemingly more players, I mean, the Predator queue time was 11 minutes last night. I was surprised. Let's try some Clash.
Yeah.
We'll start with some
Yeah,
Clash.
it's oh man.
I'm sorry.
It's like it's still nobody playing Clash.
I like me some Clash.
Only it's like we found the one guy that likes Clash, and it's you. It's Adam. It's like we found.
Hey Veda, welcome.
Yeah, it is a little weird that the mask is so big. I guess like the back is scaled to, well, I don't know, like it definitely almost looks like it should be a little smaller on top of the mandibles, like not fitting around the sides.
Yeah. Well, it's really weird if you put him on Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Because they have their extra big Super Predator mandibles, and it don't work right. Let's see here. Bone mask. Yeah, look at that. He's like the Deacon now. As you said that. He looks like
Yeah.
the Deacon.
He got that deek cheek.
Yes, we'll put his Mr.
Weird.
Black mask back on. I think he was
Weird kind of double jaws, like skinless inner mouth or something coming out there. I played against someone the other day that had I can't remember what, I think they might have been using Falconer, and they had his head like, you know, brown like feral, and when the mask came off for a split second I was like, wait, did they have some kind of secret feral model in the game? And then I realized what it was, and it was, you know, it was like a Super Predator model, but that would look kind of close, you know, probably as close as you're ever going to get in this game.
I think you're right. I think no one's playing Clash, so we'll play Hunt.
Yeah. Even with a whole bunch of new people coming into the game after the hype of Prey, still no one is playing Clash.
Are we robotic already? Damn.
Oh, actually, I might have to. Oh, we'll see how the matchmaking goes on this. But I get the feeling I might have to. No, we've played this before when you've been on PC and I haven't had to turn on crossplay, or am I thinking of?
No, if we need to turn on crossplay if it's turned off, otherwise it won't work. Yeah.
I have turned it off, so yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
Turn it off. Okay, it's back on.
Real quick, I'm just gonna pause the stream, guys. Hopefully that will alleviate the robotic voice.
Robert. La, 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 la.
Okay, crossplay turned on.
Yep.
Good to go.
We're good to go. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I said, Swine Rider. It fits the half robot theme. Good to go. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I said, Swine. We're just delivering an immersive stream right here.
Here we go. Here we go. Boy Wonder, yes, I agree. Prey was good, and I hope Alien will also be good, both the movie and the show. That would be nice.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. It's strange that, you know, Predator is currently the one that is getting all the critical praise and the love and stuff. It feels like it's usually the other way around. So Alien has always been kind of the A franchise, and Predator's been like the B franchise.
I don't know, man. Alien hasn't felt like the A franchise since 1986, so...
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It has been a while. Even in terms of, like, you know, the hype, like, you know, Prometheus and stuff.
Swine Rider, keep your eyes peeled. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Keep your eyes peeled.
Hey, yeah, maybe keep an eye out. Maybe like and
sooner
subscribe
than
and
you
keep it
think.
locked.
You know? Yeah.
Hey, maybe, yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Maybe fairly soon. Maybe some information maybe fell off the back of a truck. You know, be a real shame if the public were to see some of that information, wouldn't it? You know, it's just conjecture here. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I am curious what will release first, the Alien movie or the series.
Yeah, I feel like the series, but the series was also probably going to take longer to film.
Yeah, and the filming was delayed.
Yeah, of the series.
Yeah. The production of the series was delayed. They were supposed to be filming it already, I think.
Yeah.
But I guess because they are planning to film it in some international locations, and some locations still have some pretty heavy safeguard measures in place.
Yeah. And I think Noah Hawley also is like finishing up the last season of Fargo, isn't he? And that was something that was
yeah,
taking
I think he
priority.
wanted more involvement in that. Yeah, but we can confirm the Alien series is still in active development, and we do know much more about that than we do the movie. Boy Wonder, yeah, I mean, I have love for all the Alien movies, even Prometheus and Covenant, even though those disappointed me more. But I think widely, not since Aliens have you had a movie that people liked, like they like Prey, you know, in the Alien franchise. Like,
Yeah.
just one that's like pretty universally loved, or at least close to it. Well, here he comes. He's on the tree. Ow! Shit.
Billy Berserker. There's a med kit in the tents behind.
He's coming in, I think. Maybe? Yeah, he's close.
Okay.
Oh, he's right
Where are
here.
you? Oh, he's inside.
Oh, shit. Joe, yeah, I agree. People have been saying that Alien should take the same kind of back to basics approach that Prey did.
He's trying to throw traps. Yeah, there's a med kit in those tents if you can make it.
I already used my syringe.
Okay.
I already wasted my syringe. Are we still robots, by the way, or has that gone away?
Only the Predator is half robot. But not this one.
Can I not get through that glass? Really? Okay, I'll go through the window.
What, can you not like shoot through it, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe you can, no. Where is he?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, our random guy went off on his own and it's the end of him.
Yeah. Predator's
He's
probably
behind
gonna
that-
come for you next.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah. He's jumping in.
God, he's a fast one.
Big boy. Damn. The it was not on a flat plane. It did not do any favors to the parrying.
Come on, jump.
Oh, you second winded him.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go after him. Sorry, guys.
We gonna die. We gonna die.
He's gonna die first, and then I'll come back and get you. I'm just
hope
greedy. I'm just
so.
greedy. Yeah. Where are you going? You're not gonna get away. Oh shit! He went up
He's
to
jumped
the
on the roof.
I can get up
He's
there.
healing.
I can
He's
get up
healing
there.
up there.
No, I can't
Okay.
get up there. Shit, this ain't good.
This is what greed gets you.
You're right.
This is a cautionary tale. Oh my god, just got me.
Aid. Thanks, soldier.
Thank you.
Shut up.
I've got help waiting for you, fire team. Marking the access
Cover
point.
me.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah. Luckily, that gun sucks at that range.
Oh, he mad now.
Yeah. He's gonna have to back off. We've been doing too much damage to him.
Yeah,
Let's get
and
these guys back in.
reinforcements right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Predman, welcome to the stream. Oh, who has come in here?
It's me.
Who dares? Aaron's
Yeah.
here? I thought he wasn't here today.
I messaged Joe. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna come on.
Oh. He just saw we were having too much fun.
But I wasn't even watching it. I was just like,
Either that, here's like, they're not being entertaining enough. I better step in. here
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
entertain the chat.
well,
This
I mean,
isn't
the wrong way to get out of a social funk is to avoid socializing. So I was like, come on. I heard Adam speaking earlier. I was like, oh, I miss that voice.
Oh,
I'm gonna go talk to that
Oh.
voice.
oh,
Like, this isn't the English guy
damn
that
it.
viewers are expecting when they sign in on here. This is
I'm
bullshit.
gonna die.
Oh, yes, you are. Thankfully,
Alright.
this guy seems to be missing you.
Let's
Oh,
get
is that
out of
Joe?
here. Or you said there was a med kit in here?
Medkit in the hell. Yeah, keep going forwards. It's in the tent. Oh, he's down.
Oh, hell yeah. Now who's greedy?
Yeah. Get him.
Boy Wonder's giving you some love. He says this channel is amazing.
This
Got it.
way.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Boy Wonder.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
In the blue tent.
Secure the body until our agents can retrieve it. Cooperation will be rewarded.
He definitely got greedy there.
I mean, he was pretty close to having us there. If he would have just backed off a bit and taken some
yeah.
time to heal.
I think the only reason he didn't kill you is because he sounded like his plasma pistol was hitting stuff. Like he was trying to shoot you on the ground and then he was continuing to fire and just not hitting anyone. Good for us.
Joe says, Aaron, I love your USAF endeavor. Seeing it in my feed makes me want to watch some Stargate.
I wish I could take all the credit for that one, but no, that was just me actually flashing cash. And so it's a ship design for an old fan fiction I used to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And for ages, you know, back in the day, everybody always used to want a CG model of their custom ship that they were using in their fan fiction. It never happened. And I think it was when I came back from Japan, I didn't spend anywhere near as much money as I thought I did. So I treated myself to HR Giga's Alien Diary. and commissioning a CG artist to build the ship for me. And this artist had just posted a load of caps from it today, doing a little highlight of the commission. Joe, I'm glad you like it. I love it. I wish I started adapting it into an audio drama, but I've restarted it about 3 or 4 times. I hope to get there one day, but it's the one thing I wish I had more time for.
Okay, let me send you an invite, Aaron.
Okay. So it's through the Epic one, yeah? Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. I'm in the group.
We will get a Clash game sometime, but not right now. We're going to do another hunt.
Have you been trying to get Clash in?
Yeah, we tried to get one, but I think that might have just been because Caleb had crossplay turned off, so...
Yeah.
Don't want to play with
May or
those
may not.
cheating PC players.
Exactly. Yep. Just wall hacks and aimbots all over the place. You know how it is.
Predman says this game is missing Colonial Marines. Yeah, what if they did a sequel to Hunting Grounds, but it was in, like, the far future? That would be
Colonial
interesting.
Marines versus Predators.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, it was one of the things I actually really liked about the Life and Death was the Predator run, and finally just seeing Predators purely going up against Colonial Marines.
Yeah, in one of the books, wasn't it like the Orbital Marines or something? They tried to like distinguish
Yes,
it.
that was Forever Midnight. But we don't talk about that book here.
Well, didn't they continue that in the anthology? Or one of them?
Yeah, I think so. I think one
that
of them
was.
uses
I
it.
think that was like one of our notes.
Still
we were
midnight.
like, "Can we just have Colonial Marines? Like, do you really need to call them Orbital Marines?"
Do you have to acknowledge the shit comics? I mean, the shit books. Although, to be fair, you know, the anthologies do use the Colonial Marines as well. Because, like, there's tie-ins to Rage War.
Mm.
And they're Colonial Marines. Granted, Colonial Marines like 500-800 years into the future, but... What do you think about having Feral Shield in this?
It would be cool, but I don't see
that'd be
it.
cool.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not going to happen, but...
Yeah. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, that'd be about the only thing they could put in there, I guess.
Bolt gun? Where
Bolt-
if you
yeah.
keep it...
Bolt gun,
if you
yeah.
if you keep it actually on target, the bolts will go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you were lazy, you could just reskin the bow. Or reskin the handheld plasma caster.
No, don't give them ideas.
They didn't even do that for Wolf, though, so...
That would have been the easiest thing for Wolf. Just do like a variant of the handheld plasma caster and make it like a charge version. And then you have like the sound with it. Like,
I still love that pistol.
Yeah, it was just such a missed opportunity with the Wolf DLC. That was the first time with this game I was just like, oh, come on, guys. Well, maybe not the first time, but...
one of the times.
Oh, we got to back out.
Do we? Oh, our Predator's not showing up?
Yeah.
30 viewers! That's more than we usually get. Hello, everyone.
Hell yeah.
It's the appeal of the feral predator.
Oh,
On
29. See,
cover.
people are leaving. I say one good thing about us, and there we go.
Yeah. That's what you get for getting cocky.
You don't acknowledge your successes. It's not
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah, the Predator wait times have been up there, Aaron. I've been surprised. They're like upwards of 10 minutes now.
Oh yeah, they're like back to what they were when the game first came out, pretty much. Like 11 minutes average wait time.
Are people actually excited for Predator again?
Yeah. Because I was wondering if it would just be for like a couple of days, but it's been like this for a good few weeks now. A lot of people still playing the game. And probably a lot of new people playing the game.
Distiller says it still sucks they never added the proper sound effects to said predators.
Yeah, that would have been another.
Yeah.
Well, like they started doing it right. They had the roar for City Hunter, which had some issues at first, and they fixed those. But it would have been so easy to just do a different roar for Wolf and Mr. Black. Like, I'm sure you can just
Yeah.
get those sound effects from 20th Century Studios. Just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm making it sound easier than it really is. But
It depends how well they were all catalogued. To be honest, they have the catalogs and the storage and stuff. It just
Swine Rider says, I'm actually excited for your round talk at this point. Round talk? I haven't heard that before.
I think it means round table.
Round table discussion, yes.
Yeah.
No, I got that. But yeah, that's coming, right, Aaron?
It
Right,
is, yes. I'm on the second pass of the podcast. Unfortunately, I lost 20 minutes worth of work. I say 20 minutes actual audio minutes worth of work. More than 20 minutes worth of actual work that I had to redo over the weekend, which made me want to flip my fucking desk when I realised. But it's coming.
Most
It's coming,
people,
pardon me.
we've started like doing our podcast on webcam, but most people listen to our podcast instead of watch it. And so for the audio versions, Aaron takes extra special care to remove all the ums and ahs and the stumbles and stuff, so it sounds extra nice and clean.
And the breaths and the lip smacking. Good God, it irritates me so much. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
That's not me. That's Caleb.
I know.
Ah,
So
this again,
everything
really?
that pisses me off about
Yeah.
everybody else's podcasts, I try and fix for ours.
What is going on here?
These are, yeah. How can you have 11-minute Predator wait times and then this?
Aaron, is your crossplay? Well, I guess we could have
It
got...
should be.
I was going to say I don't think we'd even be able to get into a lobby, would we?
Yeah. All right, everybody check. I'm going to check too. Yeah, mine's on.
Crossplay is on. Yes.
Yep. Mine is also on.
Weird. Third time's the charm?
Hopefully.
If not, we can always do a private match and I can show off Bionic.
Oh yeah. Go go go! Bionic.
Fredman says, "Is it wrong if I like the Predator from 2018?
I
But
mean,
like Prey, I want Predator home. Oh, so he likes both the Predator and Prey, and wants Homeworld Clan Wars.
I mean,
I don't want- I don't-
Fugitive.
I think it's a tricky thing with Predator because you do want some mystery there still. I did like the Homeworld sequence in AVPR because it showed just a little bit to really pique your interest
Yeah.
with that. As far
We
as
have a Predator.
oh, finally, jeez. As far as like the Homeworld stuff, I mean, you do get some of that in the anthology, like the recent anthology, Eyes of the Demon. I think has a story on the Homeworld.
It starts on the Homeworld.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Brazil one, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So there's that's something I think is good for the expanded universe to explore, but in the films I think it's okay if we see it. I think you just have to they should be mindful of how much they show, because if there's anything Alien prequels have shown as an example for me, it's that
Ready
you
up,
can
Adam.
very much show too much. But no, I mean, it's not wrong if you like the Predator. I liked AVPR, so there you go. But the Predator, I think it's unfortunate that the vision that Black and Decker had wasn't realized, and that the film, I feel, was compromised by the studio. I still really want to see that original cut. I feel I would probably like it more. I feel I'd still probably have issues with it. It would still probably be my least favorite Predator film. But at least we'd have some other cool Preds. Like, Sissy's told me this. She feels like she wants to stop watching when Fugitive dies, because it's like, okay, now we just have CG Hulk Monster Predator. And at least with the Emissaries, we would have had some more practical Predators there. Anyway. Yes, we have seen Prey. Seen it a few times. Welcome, Angel Rudas. I hope I'm pronouncing
And it would have been,
correctly. Probably not.
new Predator content of some form or another, at least. And that's always cool to see.
I don't think they would have ever like I admire the intent to do something different in terms of like it's not the Predator showing up just to get some trophies and stuff. I admire that intent to do something different, but I don't know. Yeah, like it just didn't come together at
Yeah.
all.
I mean, there's bits of the Predator that I like, but like you said,
Mhm.
it was just not. The execution wasn't there. I don't think.
I do find the characters genuinely funny as well. Like the aardvark in the face thing had me crying.
That's another
I
reason
feel
I'd
like
be.
that's.
Sorry, go ahead, Caleb.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I'm like, is that really like we want that in a Predator movie?
There were a couple jokes like your mom's rated E for everyone. I'm like, are we really doing this,
Yeah,
guys? Like
I was
that's
like, oh my
that's. But yeah.
I mean, we learned Shane Black and the Predator don't go well together.
Like, there's a reason I killed him off first.
Well, I really liked the
Because apparently he refused to work on rewrites for the script. Apparently.
Oh, is that the rumor?
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They brought him on to do rewrites, but he refused to do any.
Oh, well, on the original film, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he straight up says that, doesn't he, in the
Mhm.
on the DVD. Thought it was
he
a waste of
killing
time. So all he added were
AIs?
the two jokes that Hawkins tells. Because Joel Silver was like, "Well, you gotta add something. What about those jokes that you know?" And he's like,
He's
"Oh,
here.
okay.
He's here.
All right. Who is it anyway? Hunter. Oh shit."
The Lone Fox, welcome.
You've got Mikey in the chat as well.
Oh, Mike's Monsters, welcome. I know Mike is busy these days, so appreciate you joining us.
And I'm just like, how very dare you skip? Have actual work on a weekend.
Currently in the Big Apple. Oh.
Oh, he's coming.
He's got a net gun. Where is he? Which one are you, Blue? Oh, yeah.
Where is he? Is he?
Seems like he's backed off a little bit.
I think he might be up
Oh,
here.
no,
up
he's on
top.
the stairs. He's right here. Right in front of me.
Nice, nice, nice.
Jumped away. So, oh, no, he's still here.
Now he's jumped away. Okay.
He failed jumping on the roof there.
I gotta go and grab me some health. Oh, sneaky bastard. He blew up the health kit.
He's proper run off at this point.
I'm gonna see if there's one in this building.
I can drop some down if you need some.
No, it's okay. I used my sweat thing. I'll heal up. I mean, mod up even.
He just healed. Could hear him.
Welcome, White Abaddon. Yeah, not long until pathogen at all now.
Hexter, welcome.
There should be terminal access on the side of the vehicle.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
may
just a couple
be
of days, and
streaming that next weekend.
Your signal's being jammed. Find the transmitters and take
Yeah, it should be out in a
And,
couple of days, shouldn't it?
yeah, it's 2 days. Same day as the alien gets added to Fortnite. I mean Fortnite. Fall Guys.
Have they officially announced that yet? I'd like to do an actual post.
They haven't
No.
officially announced it yet, no, which is crazy because the new season starts on the same day as Pathogen. It starts in like 2 days, I think.
I actually won 2 games of pathogen of Fall Guys today. I'm well proud of myself.
His first
Nice.
wins. Yeah, those first wins feel
Oh, yeah.
really good.
Oh yeah,
Over here.
he's got traps out as well. Yeah, it's very satisfying when you win a game of that.
I'm looking forward to streaming plenty of that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
White Abaddon asks if I've read any more of Rift Wars. No, I have not.
Oh shit!
Because
Where is
yeah,
it? Where
I've got
is it?
you.
Where is it?
Oh, he's shooting me. Nope. Oh, sorry.
Cannot see
He's just
anything
trying to blast.
thanks to
He's trying to
myself.
blast me. There he is. There he is. Just coming
Yeah,
back.
Trying to cover you.
I'm not enjoying.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. There will be. He's right there. He's right there.
Ah!
Just kill him. You can revive afterwards.
Oh.
Damn.
The
We
Flurinator
got a
is asking.
plasma spammer.
A little bit. Shoot her.
Flurinator's asking about our opinions on Marvel's Predator 1. Have you actually read it yet?
Not fully. I looked at some of the art and it looks alright. I need to sit down and
You
read
did.
it.
You're actually going to read them individually.
Yeah. I mean, I did that with the last few Alien ones, so...
Sure.
Doesn't Alien restart soon? Also, isn't that September?
Yes. We should be getting Vol 3 soon. The start of Vol 3. I enjoyed it, but I also feel like they're trying to jump too far ahead. Like, I feel like they should have had a series about the main Predator in what's coming up. So, you know, we get this... We establish the other guy, we get more of a traditional run, and it works to it. Because it feels to me like they're trying to do what DC did with the movies and catch up with where where Dark Horse was. But Marvel hasn't earned it at this point. But don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. And the artwork is substantially better. Joe says that's too bad about Rift Wars. I'm still going to buy it to support AVP brand as we get so little of the content. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I'm going to try and finish it, but I couldn't. I had to put it back down and go back to Eyes of the Demon. I just did not like it. I was getting too angry reading the Pred POV stuff.
Flurinator, if you want to join, add me on Steam, and I will see if I can shoot an invite after that. Oh, we got a Predator here.
Extra Extinction says, what does everybody think of the Bionic Predator?
I like him a lot.
Really good.
Yeah. I mean, I always dig those, like, prosthetic limbs. What wasn't, there was one in the comics, Batman vs. Predator 3, I think one of them had a robotic arm.
Really? I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. That's the kind of thing I like to see, though. Like, I enjoyed, like, Hook from Thicker Than Blood with his hook.
And he plays really good as well. His energy regeneration is crazy. Like, you can stay cloaked and in thermal vision, and it just doesn't drain his energy at all. The
Angel,
only way you really lose it is Plasma Caster.
Angel, he's the new Predator class that was just added to the game, a DLC class.
And it's a really cool design as well.
Oh yeah, it's like the best model I think they've done in a while, especially since he has a custom face.
It reminds me a lot of that guy's fan art, and I can't remember his name. Adam, do you remember who it is?
No, but I know who you're talking about, the recent one.
Because they did a lot of... Oh yeah, I can't. Heal. Not heal. Mud up. They do a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, double coup. I like Clash. Good old team deathmatch.
Me too. It's a shame they didn't add more game modes.
Yeah, like,
I think,
such a missed opportunity with 3 Predators. Okay, I'll become the Predator here.
It would have been
And
so
I'll be
cool
Bionic. So you can
to have actual, teaming up as the Predator. Would have been awesome. 2 or 3 predators versus 7 or 8 fire team members or whatever would have been a lot of fun.
So yes, this is Mr. Bionic Predator.
Without the default mask.
Yes.
Getting rusty.
Yeah, that's cool. There's so much more scope for them to do unique, cool designs like that.
It's a shame that we're never going to get any EU predators.
It's a shame that that's the way we describe a lot of stuff to do with this game.
Yeah,
It's a
that
shame
that we
that.
have to start off with. It's a shame.
Well, it just goes to show how strong the core gameplay is in this game, and they didn't fully exploit it,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Bullshit.
Like,
All right.
we should have had the game preserve planet where you could play 3 predators.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they had that was data mined. They had another mode called Gauntlet, where it was like 12 fire team members and 3 predators. That never happened.
Yeah.
Such a
Add to
shame.
that stuff like the Shuriken and
Yeah, what
The,
happened with the
Falcon-
Shuriken?
the Falconer drone. The data mine.
That bloody button to change classes in there. And
It's just you holding down the fort at the moment, Adam.
Yeah.
We're on our way. It spawned us very far away. Hold the fort. I'll be back when I'm done.
They got me.
it moved anyway.
Brownie points to anyone who gets where that's from.
Sorry, I was in a heated battle there. What did you say?
Hold the fort. I'll be back when I'm done.
No, I don't know where that's from.
It's Machiko, first AVP.
Oh, that's
The end.
right. That's right.
Broken
Okay,
tusk.
I know that exact part now. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I should have had that. I'm sorry. You're a more hardcore fan
Always.
than I am, Kale.
Only with some stuff. No, I think overall you're way more hardcore. Way more hardcore. No, you're more hardcore.
Smoke out.
I'm actually in the mood to reread Prey.
Oh, I can become the Predator again. This time I'll be my feral.
Colin Farrell.
So his mask's not as good, right? Is that the general consensus?
No, the mask is perfect. It's just how the face fits around it is not as it was
Yeah.
shown in the marketing images.
Yeah, it's just the mandibles don't quite work on it.
In there, Adam.
They
in
don't,
that.
they don't wrap around in the way that Ferals do in the movie and like Ridgetop.
But that-
said
that-
in the
I mean,
promo.
that was a problem with the. I think why the face looks the way it does.
Yes, it. We were just saying about this the other night as well, about how much it felt like the mandibles might have been designed around the mask. You know?
Yes. I completely agree.
Because the jaw of like Feral is really like the bottom jaw is like really pronounced. You know, the lower mandibles really kind of stick out in front compared to the top ones. They're not on like a kind of even like vertical level, and they look perfect when they're in that mask. But apparently you put other predators, like more classic kind of looking predators, in that mask, and it doesn't look right.
It's because they designed it so much different to the way than the open masks are normally designed,
Yeah.
with the point going down rather than it being like the middles while it's open.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I still fucking love it with the mask.
Oh yeah, masked is... he looks awesome. And I mean, I'm warming up to the face, but it's still, you know, I still do prefer him masked, I think, than unmasked.
Ah,
Yeah, I really don't like him on mask.
I feel like that's probably the absolute I mean, you know, for some people, like you said, for you, that's kind of beyond the limit of where they could go with the Predator's face, but I feel like there's pretty much no way they could go further away from the traditional design than Feral before everyone
It doesn't
was
look like a predator.
yeah, before it just becomes like a creature that kind of has predator characteristics rather than a predator.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, now I can become the predator.
It still kind of looks it, but not.
Yeah, not entirely.
Yeah. But fortunately, the film has so much goodwill with me that I don't.
Oh yeah.
Ultimately, it doesn't kill it for me.
I
Yeah,
came around to it.
agreed.
I mean, seeing some of those earlier concepts that looked a bit more traditional Predator, like, do I look at those and I'm kind of like, maybe that would have been nice, yeah. But then Feral has just such a cool, unique design, and I think it worked well for a lot of people, and myself included. And even though the face was a little jarring at first, I can kind of go with it as a subspecies, and I kind of warmed to it. But I totally understand people feeling it's like a bit much, because I was feeling that myself.
Yeah, I do some of the earlier concepts.
Where
With
are you?
more.
Damn, what's he doing? Oh, there he is. I'll get him. Oh yes! Threw my combi stick in his back as he was running away.
Nice.
That's a proper cheap predator kill right there.
Getting rusty.
And now I gotta go off and heal.
I think we're gonna win this one.
I think you might be right.
Nice kill.
Remember when clans used to be a thing?
Yeah, I miss those days, man. That's when we were teens, we were youngins then.
Used to be in a German Counter-Strike clan back in the day. Just by virtue of playing on a German custom map server for so long that they eventually were like, let's just add this token British guy to our clan. He can occasionally make us laugh by saying like the one or two phrases in German that he knows from action movies.
Just silly, you gotta get on that.
I prefer the practical. I mean, I still don't like it, but I prefer the practical mask as well.
Yeah, I think I do too. It's weird how it seemed like everyone kind of, once enough like behind the scenes Instagram videos came out, it felt like everybody hit this point where they were like, hey, the practical one looks really good. And you started seeing all these, you know, posts and YouTube videos and tweets about it and everything. I mean, like, why did they add so much CG to the practical face? Practical face looked really good.
Oh well.
And I don't think the CG looks bad either. You know, it's just in some cases you can obviously tell it's like CG mandibles. You know, like when he gets trapped in the bear trap and roars and everything. But, you know.
626 drums, welcome. Happy Sunday to you as well. And thank you.
I'm an 80s kid, so I'll always have a soft spot for the practicals.
The hunts are plentiful. Plenty of predator juice.
Indeed.
Have you watched Inside to Tomorrow yet, Caleb?
No, I haven't.
You should
that?
have a look at that. It's that documentary that we sort of spam the shit out of on the website last year, I think it was, where it was like a a documentary on 80s sci-fi.
Oh.
Of course, Aliens and Predator was in it, so I was like, yeah, we'll obviously
Yeah.
highlight this. But I finally got around to watching it the other week, and it's like a 3-hour fucking plus documentary that it just amounts to being this absolute love letter to 80s sci-fi. And I
wow.
really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna have to check that out then.
There was loads of stuff I'd never heard of before. I was like, right, that's added on to the watch list.
What kind of things?
Oh, it was random sci-fi pieces. It actually comes with a. Have I got a copy up here? No, my DVD's downstairs. Blu-ray, sorry. It comes with a leaflet that tells you about all the films that it's actually featuring and stuff like
nice.
that. And it comes with like a little checklist of have I watched these films kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and Outland's in it as well, which is
Oh yeah, of course.
you know, kind of related.
Yeah. Kind of Alien spin-off, not spin-off.
Yeah, that's such a good film as well.
There's this. I need to watch that and Silent Running as well. I have not seen.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've actually not seen
Silent
that
Running's the Arnie one, right?
No.
No, that's Running Man. That's
Yeah.
Running Man.
Silent
Yeah.
Running is like on the spaceship that has the weird geodesic domes with the green.
Is that the one where everybody dies at like 21 or 25 or something?
No,
like
that's
that?
Logan's Run.
That's Logan's
Okay.
Run. It's all these different kinds of running.
There's a Australian monster movie I'd recommend called Razorback, which is just the
Oh,
giant
the
wild
giant
boar,
one?
but it's like has better cinematography than it has any right to have.
Yeah, I've heard
It's-
good things about that.
Yeah,
How new is that? I've not heard of that one.
that's an older one. That's like 80s
So,
or
yeah,
90s
it's a
or
few years
something.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's a very fun movie. Good practical effects too.
Speaking of current things, you know what I cannot stop thinking about since I saw it is Nope.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so don't spoil that.
Yeah, me either. Heard nothing but good things about that.
I saw Us, or sorry, not Us. What was his first one? Get Out.
Get Out.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one I really enjoyed. I still need to see Us. I heard mixed things about it, and I'm hearing mixed things about Nope. But the ones who
Us
like
was
it
good,
say
I
they
liked
really liked it.
The thing about Nope is it's not what you expect it to be. Like, it's not the marketing at all.
That's what I hear. Yeah, which
Which is fine.
yeah, there have been movies like that I've really liked. Like Crimson Peak was marketed as like spooky ghost movie, and it ends up being gothic horror romance.
Yeah, gothic romance.
And
yeah.
I really dug it, but I guess a lot of audiences were expecting something else. I mean, naturally, with the marketing. So, whoa.
I think you would probably like Us, Adam. I thought that was a good one.
I've not watched Us either. I've only watched this first and Nope.
Yeah, I've seen Get Out, Us, and various assorted Key and Peele sketches.
You know, it's on Prime if you've got Prime. Key and Peele.
Oh no. Oh, Key and Peele. Yeah.
Yeah, Key and Peele. Me and the missus have been watching a lot of that.
There's so many great skits in that show. Like you can kind of tell, like going back, like how many are like movie based, or you know, they're either like directly referencing specific movies, or they're kind of taking the piss out of like movie cliches and things that you can go, yeah, I can see why Jordan Peele like transitioned into being a movie director after this, because he clearly loves movies.
And yes, Sizzy, you were the one who introduced me to Razorback, as well as some other obscure monster movies. Another one I really liked was Virus, if you guys have ever seen that
Oh
one.
yeah, the Jamie Lee Curtis one.
Is that the one with the robot that builds around the dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a alien energy kind of entity that infects like a Russian research ship out at sea and starts like building little robots to be its like eyes and ears and body and everything. And it's got some really good practical effects. I didn't Didn't ADI work on that? Did they do the
I
effects? Or am I
think that
remembering?
might have been Stan Winston.
Okay.
I'm not sure though. I don't think it was ADI. Mr. Legendary Stinton loved Razorback. Oh, good. Yeah, you guys should check that out. I'm telling you, it's surprisingly good.
Budding up.
It came
Which-
out around about the same time as Deep Rising as well, another like monster ship
Oh yeah,
movie.
that one is
Yeah,
great.
Super underrated. Oh, you see it.
Jeez, yeah.
See ya.
Conditions have changed.
We're lucky there should be the same kind of host work in the area. We can follow them across.
He's just a regular hunter. He's not even bionic.
Dizzy said ADI didn't do virus.
Okay.
I don't think they did. White Abaddon. Hunting Grounds is crossplay. You need an Epic account to act as like the mediator.
That's how
Ali
they get you.
asks, Prey review episode imminent. Yes, it is. Aaron is finishing up his edit on that. To hold you over, though, we have a video review, which is just a video version of Aaron's written review that came out recently. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Because I spent a lot of time editing that.
Oh.
Guess who's back? People have been more interested in it than I was expecting, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's doing all right so far.
That's good.
Hey, and I've nearly written another lore video.
Oh, I'm working on the Flintlock one. Yeah, I'm almost done
Oh.
with the script on mine, and then I'll send it over to you for approval, and then I'll get going on my edit.
Target is on site. Let's take him out.
Watch right after this alien theory comes out with like Flintlock. We're like, no, no, I shouldn't have said anything.
You're like, God damn it, we should have said anything in the stream.
I'm just
Stream
kidding.
fair,
I'm just kidding, Derek.
I mean-
I'm sure that was a coincidence.
We're immensely late to the game with that one. Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
That's true. There have been a few videos on that one.
About the Flintlock synth Prey.
Yeah. The day of, I imagine there was some very quickly, shoddily put together pieces on that.
You know.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Praise Flintlock explained. Arrow pointing to big circle with red thing in the background. Extra explained.
Oh, Google messaged me the other day, Adam.
Oh, Dave?
Yeah, because he watched the Insane. Was it Insane Extreme? I forget what the mode's called. Where we finished.
Extreme.
Bro.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Insane.
It was like, damn! I thought we were good. Talk about him and one of his podcast hosts.
Is he Xenomorphing podcast?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Time to go loud, Voodoo. Sending it back up.
Popping some ammo down.
Yeah, Sizzy, there has been a lot of Prey clickbait, especially from channels like Looper, which is interesting because we got a mention on one of their videos, which was like
That was such a stupid video.
things fans
Yeah.
don't like about Prey.
They missed explained off the end of the title on that one as well, though. Not going for maximum clickbait. Oh, he's right there in the middle.
Oh, damn. They got me. It's alright, I've got a thing. I've got a thing.
Nice. Do the thing.
Mitch has just said Dave praises your guys' fire team's abilities in their admin chat. It's a shame he lives on the wrong side of America because it makes trying to do anything with him awkward.
East Coast? East Coast?
Yeah,
Is
it's a New York boy.
Almost like you all knew what you were doing. Excellent work,
Would that not make it easier? Because their time zone's closer to ours.
No, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of predator damage on that one.
Angel Rude, I said Xenomorph. I thought I was giving Dave a compliment then. I think Xenomorphin rules.
We didn't
Why
see a
Baden
lot.
says, speaking of Prey, I now have the AVP Omnibus which comes with the original Prey. Had a sneak peek, already seen some Steve Perry stuff. Yeah. Steve Perry stuff. That's one way to describe it. I'm genuinely in the mood to go reread Prey at the minute. Because I'm just like, all the Predator POV stuff I'm seeing, especially after Rift War, I'm like, God damn, just go back and read Prey before you write these things, please.
Isn't there a reasonable amount of that in South China Sea as well?
Yes, but it's not Yautja stuff, which is
Ah,
why I really like South China Sea's version of the Predator, because he's my kind of Predator. He's brutal, he's taunting, and he's exactly like I think there would be, where when he's chilling out, he just sits there and watches his old GoPro videos, and his hunts, which is entirely how I imagine them to be.
Oh yeah.
Mitch says so. Rift War is whack. Mitch, I'm struggling with it a lot because the Predator POV stuff in it does what I consider to be a cardinal sin of doing any alien, in quotation marks, POV, and overhumanizes them to the point where it's using human terms like xenomorphs and overmorphs makes me want to rip up the page enough as it is. But when you're doing it through the Predator's POV, it's like, why are you not using hard meat or kinemida and the actual Predator terminology and stuff like that? And then it's all about drug dealers as well, from the point I'm at. And to be fair, that's not a problem because my rule is I don't care if you're likable, I just want you to be interesting. But it's hitting neither point at the minute for me. White Abaddon says, what's the problem with Overmorph? Yeah, I mean the term. It sort of came out of nowhere and everything just adopted it.
Didn't it come out of like Covenant marketing stuff?
No.
I don't think it was before that.
It was before that, yeah. I think it was Clone of Marines. But it actually existed earlier because it was in AVP2, but nobody used it. And it's one of those things where it ends up on a wiki somewhere. That wiki gets over-referenced by something being made, and then it enters the lexicon as a new thing.
It feels like the people that call Palpatine Sheev, It's like, come on, man, it's an egg.
Yeah.
They're eggs.
I have a problem with morph being added on to the end of everything, basically.
Oh shit, fire team, we've got a predator morph.
Chris, greetings to you as well. It's our fellow elite fire team member. It's in the chat.
Welcome, Christoph.
Shepherd.
Oh, Chris, while you're here, save me a message in. Is it this Thursday? We've got RPG night. Well, board game night, Nemesis night.
Caleb, you're making me think of Predators here already.
Okay.
That's the idea. Need to get more juice. I think so. That's usually when Chevy was available. Back in the day.
Don't you just miss the old day?
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
On the roof, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. We've got a bot as well.
He's on the roof.
Dies.
He's coming in.
Oh, but you're going out.
I'm coming to you now.
Okay. Yeah.
Move, bot.
Oh, God. Why, Abaddon? Don't tell me that. apparently there's another morph in Rift War.
Riftomorph.
Legendary Stinson says, once I learned Xenomorphs is just meant to be a generic term for extraterrestrial, it soured me on the term. You see, I like it as a generic term, to the point where I now like XX121 for the alien.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that sort of catalogue. Joe's asking how I like Nemesis. Chris, I have played it. We played it once at mid-ads. But it was so long ago, I can't remember if I liked it that much or not. But I am looking forward to playing it.
What is this Nemesis you speak of?
So it's a board game that's very Alien / Dead Space, basically.
Ah. Interesting.
Do you get to play many board games?
Me?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of board games, but I don't tend to play them because I don't have that many people to play them with or space to put them out. But
Oh, we got a Safaro.
I've got me. I do like me some board games. I've always been a fan. Last few I've got was some of the like Fantasy Flights, like Arkham Files board games, like Mansions of Madness, Eldritch Horror, and Arkham Horror 2nd edition I had, or I've still got. Never got the 3rd edition because it didn't really look that.
And Arkham Horror is a mini game rather than a board game, though.
Mansions of Madness has minis. It comes with them, but it's not really a mini game. It's just that you use minis, you know, for. You just use minis, you know, as like character placement and everything.
Right. Okay. Okay.
The game in general is like you explore. Usually, like the title kind of suggests, you're exploring a mansion, and you put it down in like tiles every time you go into a new room, so you as a player don't know what the layout is, and you have to, you know, properly explore it. And maybe you go into a room and, you know, there's a monster, and then you.
Isn't that the one that has like the
monster.
haunts or whatever, or is that something else? And
It
they're all
might be
like
something
randomized.
else. I mean, you can have it randomized, but I think at least in games that I've played, they've been like, well, mostly specific layouts. In the 2nd edition, which is the one that I've gotten, it's essentially you have a GM that is like an app-based GM, and that can randomize the layout of the mansions and the levels and stuff.
P. Willie 2000, welcome. We are doing good.
That's the podcast you guest on sometimes, isn't it?
Nope. That's Paul.
No?
That's P. Thug.
Oh, P. Thug, okay.
Yeah.
I'm proper blanking on his name then.
I think P. Willie 2000 is another Haunted Grounds YouTuber, is that right?
He's nearby.
He's coming.
Oh, behind you.
He's on me. I'm dead.
Oh, shit. There he is. He's running around back there.
Ammo here.
He's jumped away.
He's over yonder. Oh, no.
There's also some ammo in the back. Oh. He's gone right.
P. Willie leaked the Alpha Predator. That's what people.
That's why I know the name. Okay.
Oh, nice. Doing the Lord's work right there.
That was such a cool moment as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I still think Alpha Predator is one of the best things.
Well, that was also because we were like, oh my god, if they're, you know, doing NECA Predators, that means they're totally willing to do, you know, expanded universe stuff. Like, imagine we might get Predators from the comics after all, but wasn't to be.
Well, that was the general gist we got.
Yeah.
From our interactions with Ilphonic, but
Well, I'm very curious. I mean, I do feel like their original Predators have been interesting. I like how they've all had like a cultural element, like Egyptian and Viking, and
I suppose
that's a cool one.
the exiled ones were supposed to be hunters, predators as well.
South
weren't
South
True.
Pacific. That's what I was trying to think of. And now there's two more female predators that have been data mined, Amazon and Pirate. So I'm very curious to see a female pirate predator. Like that sounds pretty cool, honestly. So I hope all the rest of those classes come to be. I'm sure they. Well, I hope they've noticed the boost of activity this game has gotten since Prey, and the fact that they've released a new class again finally is a good sign. So.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, who knows? Even if they've obviously they've properly moved on to Ghostbusters, even if they were just like, hey, we've got player numbers up and we're selling a lot of these just Predators. How about we just get some, you know, modelers to do a couple more, you know, Predator characters and talk with Disney, get the okay, and just release more than they were planning on, you know?
Yeah. Here's hoping. P. Willie, thank you. Appreciate that. And yeah, Bionic is pretty badass looking. I definitely think he's one of the cooler
Up down.
DLC classes that they've added.
Nice. Is he the first original Ilphonic Predator that has his own unique face? 'Cause all the others have just had, like, default
I
face.
think
haven't they?
so, yeah. The only one that had a different face is Alpha and then Mr. Black. So, yeah. Well, Falconer as well, but that's the same as Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a couple
I
of
guess-
rounds as Bionic, by the way, Adam, before we...
Yeah, I
finish?
played it as him a bit in Clash, but we can do some matches, or I'll just...
Yeah.
You guys can have your laser bots. Or if Flurinator wanted to join us. I know you were asking earlier.
Over there.
Oh, he's in.
Second winded. Ah. It's bugged out for me. It's bugged out for me.
I got it.
Okay.
You have encountered a classified anomaly that must be taken into our custody.
Don't let that juice go to waste.
You will see that you are amply rewarded for your service.
The cables had bugged out on me then. I could only see the bottom half of them.
Yep, that happens a lot.
I've not seen that before.
I had that happen. I had it happen a couple of nights ago where you just couldn't interact with the cables, so I just had to stand around and let the chopper fly off. That kind of stuff I do wish they were maybe still still a little bit, you know, down for fixing.
You know what, ultimately it feels like I think Fireteam's been the better of these two
Well, even
packages.
even that's been crashing a lot lately for me. Like the last few nights playing it, just kind of getting some points and, you know, money, in-game money together for Pathogen. It's like crashed 2 or 3 times, which is a little disappointing.
What are you on,
but
PS5?
yeah. Yeah, I heard it's a bit more, or at least back when it came out, I remember Adam was saying it was more stable on PC.
Yeah, I can't say it ever really felt like we've had problems on PC. Mitch is asking Adam if you can do a turnaround in the menu.
Yes, will do. Yeah, Sizzy has also had that crashing issue with Fireteam Elite. Honestly, I've really loved both games. Like, we haven't had multiplayer games for a long time in the franchises, especially not ones that were just one franchise or the other, and ones that were unique in that we've never had a co-op horde shooter for Alien, and we've never had asymmetrical multiplayer for Predator. So I've played the hell out of both games, and I really enjoyed them both. But it would be nice to see a proper PvP, AVP again. Okay, let me close the party, and I'll invite you to private match.
Me too, Mr. Legendary Stinson. Their dream is an open world Predator game.
But here's Bionic.
Uh,
As
Oh, yeah, that would be
Caleb pointed
amazing.
out, he has this cool, like, spinal cybernetic thing. And you can see his arm is prosthetic, as is, I think, both of his legs. I think one goes all the way up to his hip, but the other is down from the knee. Plasma caster is unique. Caleb and I tested that out, and it has a unique animation. It's like a really wide plasma caster. It's pretty cool. And yes, the mask is quite rad. I agree. Bionic.
It's definitely one of my favorite original Predators that they've done, for sure.
I love his dreadlocks also, because these little brace pieces on here are really cool looking. So there's only 2 masks that have a description, which is something I noticed. There's Tank, which says, often the vanguard of predator invasions, the tanks are large, resilient hunters known for their ability to endure injuries and fight through the pain until the hunt is concluded. So Caleb and I were thinking that was meant to be the description of the class, and somehow it was added to the mask.
Okay.
But the other one, the
Yeah.
other mask that has a description is Farrell's mask. And it says, this mask belonged to a legendary, highly evolved hunter who 300 years ago roamed... I know he's supposed to be less evolved, right? Roamed the land of the Comanche in the Great Plains. Known for his ferocity, he would hunt humans and animals alike, with only the most skilled warriors not falling prey to his overwhelming might. So interesting that that also has a description.
Maybe.
Crashed on me, folks. 1 second.
Make sure there's no dodgy stuff on your desktop.
No, I did.
Okay. All the secret files.
We do have secret files that we're working on.
Oh, well, you're going to be dropping one soon, aren't you?
Yeah, we alluded to that earlier, but shh, they've already been given enough of a hint on that.
And there are hints. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do that before stuff potentially gets revealed soon at that Disney thing.
Okay, now you're giving too much information now. Whack! Whack!
Back it up! Back it up!
We went. Hey, I didn't say nothing here. I thought we. Oh shit! I thought we went on a stream. But hey, who knows? Who knows?
Ooh, invited to play.
I saw the be right back, and I was like, uh-oh, not streaming.
Oh, the game
I
just
almost
crashed
told
for
them
me.
about that.
Again?
Almost told them about the de-aged Ripley cameo that
Yeah.
you guys are going to be in the information.
It's left
on.
you in the lobby.
Mr. Legendary Stinton says Ridgetop probably has the Fede Alvarez and Holly scripts on his desktop. You never know. I just might. Okay, let's do excavation. I always like excavation.
Okay. And Fede Alvarez shows up in the chat. He's like, "You said that these would be held secret."
I mean, I don't tend to keep them on the desktop personally, but
Got that little folder, like Alien and Predator secrets here.
well, I mean, I have a folder that says FX as Alien.
Who knows what lies within?
Oh, I do.
Yeah. You have that folder too. It's copy and paste. Well,
Still
well,
there.
well, like I've got the script for like the next RoboCop movie, so there.
Pepper jack steak. Is that like a cheesesteak sandwich?
No, pepper jacks. No, unless. No, peppercorn's what I'm thinking of, isn't
Yeah,
it? Okay,
yeah.
yeah. No, pepper jack is a cheese, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like peppercorn sauce.
I don't know if I've tried peppercorn steak. But he says we're peaceful to listen to while you cook food. Interesting. I like to think
So
of
what I'm
myself
saying
as
is-
peaceful.
I am the most peaceful person that you ever
Well,
got to
yeah.
meet.
And about we're angry fanboys. There is no, there is nothing else.
Nothing makes me feel more at peace than killing predators and drinking their
Exactly.
juice.
Slurping that juice is what he's saying is we need to be putting more Arnold impersonations into the chat ether.
You sicken
What
me, you
is
people,
mine.
with your abilities to do impersonations.
Okay, I'll go easy on you guys. Although with Caleb,
Whoa.
I don't know because
Are you sure about that? It's
Remember, Caelan's got
Adam's
me
a
on
tough-
his team. He's handicapped.
Adam's a tough predator.
Caleb's a tough predator and fire team member, so
Apart from when I'm not. 60% of the time, I kill predators all the time.
A 100% of the time, it works 50% of the time.
Yeah.
I need to watch that movie again. It's been a long time.
You know what? I hated it when I watched it the first time. But the second time I watched it, it was like one of the funniest things I'd ever seen.
Yeah, I think it's kind of meant for like at least older 20s.
Oh.
Then like you start to get it. I also liked the sequel. I know it was one of those sequels that just reuses all the jokes.
I
lot of
didn't
people
really
did.
like the sequel. I think he's near me, Caelan. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he just shot at me. He's got a plasma pistol. A plasma pistole. Man, where the hell is this thing?
Oh, there's bricks there.
Oh, I gotta get the bricks.
I wish you could still pick up Veritanium as the Predator, like you could when the game first
Yeah,
launched.
I don't know why they took that out. Maybe to just try and encourage more people to play Fireteam because the weights for Predator were so high.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So obviously they've never made any kind of dailies available, like daily challenges available for Predator. Fireteam. Get paid in trophies and skulls, not in cash like the humans do.
Ah! This is not going well for me.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. I'm coming back.
Ah, damn
Oh,
it.
wait, there's more. Sorry, I saw more bricks. Oh, there he is.
You
Okay.
money grabbing. I know where I stand.
Ah!
Get him! Ah!
He's running out.
Fire! Okay. Need to get back. We need to get back to whatever that objective is that we're doing. That we will not say.
Chris asks, any idea when the Servios Aliens game is getting a reveal? Well, we know it's going to be at the Disney D23. I guess they're having a gaming thing.
Oh, that's the other one.
Yeah.
That's not December, remember?
Well, They
Well-
showed Dark Descent in the trailer, but I'm sure one of their tweets had the artwork for that
Yeah.
Servios one.
So might be both if we're lucky.
Okay.
Well, it's for food, Mr. Stinton. It's so that doesn't count. I don't. Predators aren't hunting them
Have you
for
read-
sport.
Have you read the Dark Descent impression stuff yet? The hands-off demo.
Yeah.
I'm
I saw
really.
it. I watched
The
the
more
video.
I hear about, read the
Oh,
read V247's impressions because
okay.
it's so much better than IGN's little crappy video.
Yeah, the IGN video is the only one I've looked at. I like how it sounds like they're kind of going for like a real-time version of XCOM. by the
It
sounds
sounds
of it.
it sounds really interesting. Like the more I hear about this game, the more excited I'm getting, and it's been that way since the announcement.
Yeah, definitely. Like a lot of those details sounded really cool. Should we go for the?
Yes.
The what? You go for the what?
The thing that's the thing that you can do the thing.
The objective.
Ah, come on.
He's up there. I'll let you go deal with him.
Well, maybe we don't need those bots.
On me.
Oh, coming. Oh, I see him. I see him. He's over there.
Ah.
Reloading. Stay on it.
I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it.
Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Go back. Let's get the hell out of here. One's still here.
Think he's fighting the bot.
Ha. Good. Excellent, excellent. Let's get to the chopper or the objective.
Health. L.
Thank you.
Ammo and ammo.
Definitely do with some of that ammo. Thank you. Yoink. He's back.
He's always back.
Why the hell is one of our bots 10 miles away? Oh.
Chopper's almost here.
Try to cheese me.
Ow!
Oh no! What am I doing? What am I doing?
Thank you.
Oh! Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
Second winded.
I'm out of here. Oh no.
There you go. Come on, bots. Help me. Damn, I got left behind.
I'm gonna call that one a
But still
stalemate.
alive. Yeah, it was a draw.
I'll start the necessary
So trying to get me up at the end, but couldn't quite manage it in time.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
But yeah, like you were saying about this, I like the sound of the sort of perpetual world where you can go back to levels multiple times, and like doors that you've welded shut will stay shut the next time you go back, and
And turrets as well.
yeah, and like
And
building your base between
and
missions.
sentry, not sen- oh my god. What's the word I'm thinking of? Motion trackers. So there's deployable motion trackers as well.
Oh wow, okay.
So yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check out the other write-up. That sounds really cool.
I sent you another invite, Aaron.
yeah. Please, I joined the wrong session. I don't know how. Tutorial. I accidentally clicked tutorial.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm so looking forward to Dark Descent. I really am.
Yeah. And I hope the VR one is good too. I hope it's not just like a little tiny VR game, you know. I hope it's an actual full-fledged
Nice.
game.
Yeah, chunky one. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
But I've been
definitely.
saying for ages how much Alien needs a game built for VR from the ground up for a while now. So when that announcement dropped, I was like, yeah, boy.
It'll be interesting to see if it's VR only or something like, Resident Evil 7.
I think it's
is-
both. Yeah,
Yeah. 'Cause
it'd be
it'll
nice to
definitely
actually have a use for my Oculus or my my PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
All that gets played on my PlayStation thing is bloody Beat Saber. That's it.
Well, they just showed off PlayStation VR 2, so I wonder if this will be one of those titles that's like a showcase title for that when it drops.
Yeah, that's a fair
Yeah,
point.
maybe. Yeah.
Whiteban says, based on the descriptions, I'm thinking we're going to be playing Azula.
That would be
Yeah,
interesting.
I think it's a reasonable shout. I think.
Let's be my favorite Predator. We'll be Mr. Wolf.
You're supposed to be showcasing the new dudes.
I just did in the last one.
but
Okay,
what about-
okay. I'll be Feral.
Switching now. Good old Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Zula's been in a
Alright,
lot.
so
She was in Inferno's Fall, right, Aaron?
Yes, not a main focus of it, but she was in it. I actually quite like the new character they introduced that was mildly involved in her.
Did
I
they
don't wanna
finally
spoil it, but-
rescue Hoop in this one?
No. Oops, never coming back.
Oh.
That's another one I want to reread. That book was far better than it had any right to be.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that one.
That's one we haven't visited on the podcast.
Maybe we should with the audio drama too. You know, talk about both.
And that's something I'll always, mourn is the lack of new audible dramas.
Oh, you
I
all
did
mudded
mention
up.
it to. I did mention it to Ken.
damn right.
Mikey says Colin Farrell regularly visits his girlfriend's coffee shop.
Oh yeah, I think you remember telling us that.
Java to
Funny
the
if he visited
stars.
like even more, but he was just in like penguin-esque makeup every time, so you could never tell.
It's still so pointless that it's like, what? Why did they not just cast Richard Kind? Because the makeup just makes it look like Richard Kind.
Hey, maybe he just
I would
killed
never
it
have
in the
guessed that
audition.
was... Never have guessed that was him if people hadn't said.
To be fair, I still haven't watched the Batman yet.
It's good.
No, nor have I.
I just have such a lack of enthusiasm for DC stuff.
Well,
Although I
it's,
totally watch
it's not
Batman vs
DCU.
Predator.
And honestly, like the animated films they've done have been really good.
Yeah, I've always
yeah.
heard that.
I've always been, yeah. At least a lot of them have been really good. Although, who
So-
knows how much longer that's going to continue with the new management.
But seriously though,
Animation
guys,
tweaking management.
a theatrical Batman versus Predator.
Oh
That-
yeah,
that would
that would
be
be
pretty cool.
awesome.
Or an animated one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about...
Oh, there he is.
that was a bad move.
Run
That
away, you
was a
coward!
Bad move on my part.
Boom.
Caleb's not
Out
gonna
of
make
here,
this
you
easy
little
on
alien
me.
green jumping bean. Soon, the ultimate experience in extraterrestrial terror, Alien, comes to Fall Guys.
I genuinely cannot wait for it.
Yeah,
I'm having so much damn fun with that game.
it is really fun, and because it seems like everything that is ever going to be new about that game leaks in advance. A trailer has leaked showing a lot of the new, that there's going to be a lot of new courses and stuff for this new season.
Adam, speaking of cameos and stuff, did you see that link I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I don't know how much stock I put into that. We'll see. Because Kalen was telling me he's played a lot of Apex Legends, and he was saying they haven't really done crossovers before.
Oh yeah, yeah. They've never done a crossover in Apex Legends history. I think in part because they're, unlike something like Fortnite or Fall Guys, they're like, oh, we need to, They're like, oh, we got to keep everything, in universe, right? Like it has to match up with the lore or whatever.
Okay.
So, I would love it if that was true though, because I mean, Alien and Predator would be two of the things that could totally fit if you were doing that.
I wasn't familiar with the outlet,
No, I've not.
so admittedly I didn't know how reliable that was. Whether it was somebody just trying to cash in on the clickbait of Fall Guys
Yeah,
stuff.
it could be. So, I'd love it if it was true, for sure. Because I've still got Apex Legends on my hard drive, so I would absolutely go back and play it if they added Alien and Predator. And obviously this Alien crossover with Fall Guys is going to be something that I would imagine, was in the works after Disney took over.
Yeah.
So that shows that they're like willing to license those characters for video games.
I'm still hoping for Alien and Dead by Daylight. I think that would be so
Oh
cool.
yeah, same. They're kind of running out of like iconic horror characters, They've got most of the big icons in there.
Well, they still don't have
Still don't have Chucky.
Jason.
Yeah. Well, Jason's just because of all the lawsuit, holding everything up. Like they just haven't been able to do anything with Jason in a long time. Although apparently Sean Cunningham has been teasing a new Friday the 13th movie for next year.
That's what I was wondering, if they had finally hey, well,
Squash day beef.
yeah, are we gonna make money or are we not gonna make money?
Yeah. Because in that case, it just seems like the guys aren't particularly on good terms, and that's been a big part of the hold-up has been. But yeah, maybe it has been sorted out. Oh.
Why can I not hit you?
Because I'm moving. Because I'm fast. Just get behind that rock.
Ah!
Ow!
Ah.
Yes. Yep.
I'm getting you.
Let's get the hell out of here. No, you didn't get me. You stopped at the
Oh,
last second. I see how it
It-
is.
the bloody thing disappeared. I thought you got up.
Uh,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
And you
no,
really
it's okay.
bloodied me out.
It happens all the time in this game. That prompt disappearing. Ilphonic gonna Ilphon.
So chat saying that Apex tends to do homage. Mitch is saying they did a anime toku Satsu skin line, and just Zilla saying they did an anime skin event. Revenant was an EVA unit.
Yeah, like they've done stuff that's like non-specific, you know, reminiscent of that kind of stuff. I just don't know if they've ever done like a direct like crossover, like you know, like Fortnite or Fall Guys and all those kinds of games.
Okay, now for
Do you want to do?
last
Should
one,
we do one more? Yeah.
we'll just do a proper hunt.
Okay.
But yeah, fingers crossed. Yep, Wesker comes to Dead by Daylight in a couple of days as
Tuesday
well.
also, right?
Yep. The downside is because a lot of stuff has been leaked for Dead by Daylight as well. It's going to be, I think, at least until like June or July next year would be the earliest that Alien could show up. Because the next killer that's going to be out in a few months is an original killer, like based on a knight or some kind of knight. And then apparently they're doing a second Stranger Things chapter with Vecna as the killer 3 months after that, and so it would have to be 3 months after that would be the earliest he could possibly show up. Stick to that leaked kind of time frame, and Vecna comes out at the end of the year.
And he's the
Well,
no
actually,
Stranger
he'd be,
Things one, right?
he'd be earlier next year. Yeah, he was like the main villain in the season 4 of Stranger Things. And apparently the original Stranger Things chapter is also coming back, along with the Demogorgon. Because Netflix are like, hey, we lost a ton of subscribers and our game service isn't doing so good. Would you like this license back so we can make some free money?
We might have got a little overconfident there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we actually like free money, so here you go, put that back in the game.
Oh, best make sure I actually change my pass. Okay, there we go.
One day we'll get a match with 4 OWLF operatives.
Intel suggests a shipment of
One
advanced
day.
weaponry being shipped from
By the way, I encourage everybody in the chat to check out Mike's Monsters YouTube channel if you haven't already. He has done some video game stuff, but a lot of it's like action figure photography or like geeky conventions and stuff, and some good stuff, some fun videos. So,
The monsters.
and lots of monsters.
I've just had a weird thing pop up on my screen. It looks like just the hand of the predator in some light.
Interesting.
This match seems like it's not gonna start.
Oh, mine's loading in.
Connection lost.
Connection lost.
Yeah, okay. I'll send you another invite.
Oh, well, phonic.
Yeah. Oh, Phonic!
Chris is asking if we're hitting up Pathogen next week. Of course we are, boy.
Yeah. Yes, we are. And we also have to start our Insane run.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that, you know.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I feel like now that you've done Extreme, Insane probably won't be much more intense than that, you know?
It won't be
That's
as
what
much
Chris
of a
was
jump.
telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris was saying it's not much more of a difficulty jump.
I'm sure it'll be all the same strats, going
Yeah.
to all the same places.
Speaking of Universal Classic Monsters, I think they're doing a couple mazes of those for Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm looking
Nice.
forward to that. I'm looking forward to that new Universal Park in Florida that's going to have that whole Universal Classic Monsters land.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I'm definitely looking forward to about that. That and the Super Nintendo Land are the two main draws of that park for me when that opens.
Yeah. That would make for a good Mike's Monsters video, Mike. Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah. To what is it, Visaria? The name of the village in all the classic Universal monsters.
I can't remember.
Something like that. I can't remember. Maybe I'm thinking.
And
of
here
something
I am
else.
just waiting for the Star Trek land in London.
Huh.
You should.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, they were doing some sort of like Paramount.
Oh, I remember
attraction
hearing
with
about that.
Starfleet
Oh yeah,
Academy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
We almost
We
got
didn't
an
really get 'em.
alien land too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to buy plane tickets to Malaysia, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Because we totally would have gone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on. But
Sarah, yes.
So this detonation is likely a weapons test. Your orders are to find
but maybe that means Disney would be crazy enough to put it in their own parks. We'll see. Yes, good. Good, Mike.
I'll put it in
Yeah,
Epcot,
we were definitely
right?
going.
Going.
Just didn't know if you had plans to or not. I'm looking forward to the Weekend maze because I like his music, and that seems like a cool
They're doing-
collaboration.
They're doing a maze based on a band.
They've done a few. I think like they did one with I'm trying to remember. I think Slash or whatever. And there was some others that were like they incorporated this.
Sorry, I'm just imagining that on the big banner above the maze. It's like Slash or whatever.
Slash presents the crazy Slash hard rock maze, whatever. I don't know.
I
But
guess.
the Weeknd has actually done a lot of horror elements in his music videos, so it seems quite fitting.
We have intruders in the area. Be on alert. Shoot anything that moves. Well, now the area knows we're here. Bombs should be here somewhere.
Fire team,
no.
put your noses up to the smoking red barrels of whatever.
Yeah. Sniff it and tell me if this is the remains of someone's brother. And if it is, take a photo of him. Because you know how I do. Oh, I forgot to switch to my OW.
He was such a wasted character.
Zeus?
Yeah.
Or what was his name in the book?
No, that's the thing. It's not even. We don't even know if it really was him.
It was meant to be him, though, right? I mean, come on, with that ending.
That's
He
what we
watches
imply,
over
but-
fire teams around the world. I mean, come on.
That book was another one that disappointed me. A lot of the tie-in stuff's been a bit
Iffy.
miss for me lately. Yeah.
Mr. Legendary Stinton, we have our own podcast coming soon, and it will be Aaron, me, Eric, and David.
There, use that analyzer.
We'll be discussing the Pharaoh's feet.
Not that David, but David Omega Morph from our forum, one of our moderators, who also runs his own blog, Monster Legacy.
And he's got a Chucky site on the side that we only just found out about.
No, that's our
Yeah, that's
darkness. not our
darkness.
David.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
Darkness, of course. No, yeah, not David.
Did we get
Yeah,
hacked
more
and
than-
turned into a Chucky site, guys?
He has more than just Chucky.
EVC coming soon. Oh, he's here. Yeah, and Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah, there you go. I think those were the two that I know about.
Well, I think he told me the Jurassic Park one was just like a test he was running, so I guess it's not like an actual active thing, unfortunately.
I think we have enough fun with the one bloody website.
But it was weird to see because it was the Jurassic Park version of AVP Galaxy, and I was just so
exactly.
weirded out by it. I was like, wait, what?
Hey, it was the exact same layout and fonts and everything. Oh, he's in here.
I'm coming. Oh, he's a stupid predator.
Oh dear. Oh, he down already.
Finish it. Predator threat is neutralized. Rapid wave of action. Over here.
This is the OW.
Damn, that was quick.
Encountered a classified anomaly that must be
Because I'm
Got that.
fast.
Hold your position and protect
Nice.
the body at all costs.
Very nice.
You are amply rewarded for your services.
Mr. Stinson says Predator versus Chucky is the crossover we need, and Mitch went Child's Prey.
Oh yes, there we go. Okay, it needs to happen.
I love it. Yeah.
Give that man
AVP
one
Galaxy
internet
presents.
as a prize.
You know, that fan fiction.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm curious, since Prey did so well, if they would use that if they ever made, even if it was not like a direct sequel, if they would just use Prey and then have a subtitle, you know? Because maybe that's like
yeah.
Predator in the past now, like that'll be their name for that.
Yeah. We get Prey
I
2,
would not be opposed to
Praise,
it.
and The Prey.
I you fucking idiot. I think Predator's titling is fucked enough that it wouldn't really faze anybody.
Yeah. Everyone was like, "Why is the Predator called the Predator? Like, what's even meant to be the point of that one?"
Good job, soldiers. This specimen is in excellent condition. Substantial bonuses being wired to your account.
Don't mind me, boys. You have the arm wrestle. I'll be back here slurping.
Slurping Predator juice.
Well, that was another
Yeah.
idea somebody mentioned, because like Naru has the Predator blood all over, and the same thing happened to Hunter Borgia in the game. So it's like, would they bring that expanded universe element into the films though? I don't know.
That's
I don't
how
feel
far
like-
it gets her as a fire team member in the next update.
Yeah. I don't feel like Dan would probably know about that particular lore trait though.
No. I think if they weren't aware of Predator 1718, they probably wouldn't be aware of the longevity of Predator juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another thing, Mitch. I mean, the Predator films have always been very ensemble casts, even if they've had a main protagonist, and this one was the first one to have a very direct focus on a single character. Well, folks, that's going to do it for our stream. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. You can always find us in our forum on our website, evpgalaxy.net, and we are, of course, on all the major socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, which you know, because you're here on YouTube. And we thank you for your support on YouTube. YouTube has been doing better lately, and we have a lot planned, so, again, really appreciate it. And thank you, Joe. Always good to have you around, too. And
Indeed.
we will see you for Pathogen, Chris.
Thanks to everybody, and thanks to Kalen for joining us.
My pleasure. Always good to be joining you guys for some predating and or aliening.
And thank you, Drusilla. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Later.